Welcome back to another painting video, where we'll be painting this stone column using terrain painting techniques. So the technique we're using today is quite often called leopard spotting, where we'll be using washes to hopefully create a lifelike rock finish. So to start off, we're going to create a grey wash, and this is going to be our main base and the main colour of the miniature. So where this technique differs from just applying a wash to the miniature, we're actually going to bathe the miniature in water. So we'll apply the water using a makeup brush, and this will help to decrease the surface tension on the miniature for when the wash is applied. Once we have moistened the miniature, we can then apply the wash. I try to apply the wash liberally but evenly around the miniature. Once the first layer has dried, we then repeat the process, moisten the miniature, and then apply the wash again until we build up the layers to a nice finish that you're happy with in terms of the colour that you're looking for. Once you are happy with your dominant rock colour, allow it to dry, and then again apply another coat of water over the miniature, and we're going to it's now time to apply some contrast. So this is when the technique brings the model to life. I've chosen a couple of earth tones, and I'm just going to dot them around the miniature, starting with the lighter. Just randomly choosing areas on the miniature, placing that where I feel I want some contrast or some colour, then coming back in with a damp brush and just blending that out. This was the first time I've ever tried this technique, and I was amazed on how easy it really is. It's very simple. Anyone can do this. It is not a hard technique to do. The water does it all for you. The water that you've placed onto the miniature, and then the water on the brush that then blends the two together, is extremely simple, and you really do get some lovely results. So now I'm going to come in with the darker tone, and with the darker tone I'm going to hit more of the crevices or areas where there's going to be shadow. So now this is where I'm going to be starting to create my contrast to the miniature, and giving it some life. And so from that point, you can then add lighter or darker shades. Here I'm now including a yellow ochre onto the miniature just to hit those highlights, and again building on that contrast. So a nice way here to create a bit more life is to give the illusion of mould, or areas where water may be running down the rocks. And with this, we're going to use a green, or a dirty, muddy green. And we're just going to place that around areas probably more to the lower end of the miniature, or down areas where water might run. This hopefully will give the effect of moss, mould, or stagnant water. So I wasn't entirely happy with the shadows on the miniature, so I've just created a darker brown, and I'm going to use this to just go in and hit all the areas I want to be shadowed, to help push those shadows a bit further. And again, now just coming in with the ochre just to reinforce those highlights. So this is pretty much where I left the rocks, and I thought it came out quite nicely. As you can see, I took the liberty to do the additional works to the miniature off camera, and I think with the glowing effects and the greens and the red from the mushroom there really pops out the spotting technique. Really comes to life. Really enjoyed doing this. It's such a simple way of painting. It's just painting wet basically, but it's not like wet blending. You're essentially putting paint onto the miniature and then removing it with a brush. It's almost like working with oils. I really did enjoy this, and the results for a gaming piece, you can't beat it. Guys, please leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Have you ever tried using a terrain painting technique on a miniature? Is it something you've ever thought of? Yeah, please, thoughts down below. I'd love to hear. But for now, I'll allow this guy to spin, and I'll catch you in the next video. Catch you later.
That's it from this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in seeing more content from this channel, please don't forget to hit the bell button. And guys, as always, stay safe. Catch you later.